Boom. What's up, everybody? This is Delta Tango Mike. We are live once again. It feels like I'm constantly live, but the reality is I'm only live like on 3 days a week. In any case, this is DTM Delta Tango Mike. Find me anywhere on the internet, Delta Tango Mike. And I don't know if you can see that right there. That is my Darth Vader mask in front of my Earth globe, my round Earth globe. And so it looks pretty cool. I like it. I like it. There's my other Earth globe right there. I like that one too. In any case, we are live. We're doing trains today. What's on the agenda is to draw some trains. So let's go ahead and download your templates. We have several types of templates: Photoshop, Illustrator, JPEGs, and even some transparent PNGs that I have to load onto the Behance. Before I get it deep into that, big ups to everybody joining us from all over the place. We have Art the Artist joining us from Facebook. We have folks in the Discord already right now hanging out. Bree, CJ Woods, Danette, Gareth, Odari, and Tom just came on. So we got a good mix of folks hanging out in the Discord. Feel free to join us in the Discord. Come on through. The link is in the description of this video. You can join us and hang out and have your voice heard by me and anyone in the internet on the stream. If you are watching this on Behance, then yes, we made it to the Behance Live main screen. So click the like button. I don't know. It's called what is it called? It's called it's not the like button. Let me see what it is. I forgot what it was. The Tom Thumb says Tom. CJ Woods, Odari, Gareth, Richard, SLP Price already in the chat on Behance. So drop a comment, drop a question, and so on. All right, so before I go any further into the schedule, let's go ahead and let audio, the robotic version of Bree, tell us what we're going to do tonight. Oh, hold on, is it? Do it. Here we go. There we go. I was going to get it right.
What are we gonna do today, Dad? We're gonna take over the world, one drawing at a time. Back to you, Dad.
One drawing at a time. That's some real stuff. Thank you, Bree, for that intro. It's super cool. And sometimes I have to turn on my audio a particular way in order to hear it. So what we're doing tonight, let's get to it. Number one, download the templates by clicking on that Behance link that is in the announcement, the streamer's announcement link. Go ahead and grab that, and you can draw, or as Tom likes to say, train yourself with any program that you choose to, just using grabbing the PSD files, AI files, or JPEGs. I do want to update the Behance to include a couple of PNGs, one provided by Gareth and one that I fixed up myself. So that way, if you need them, you have them. There's lots of different options, so there's plenty of apps that you can use with any of these files.
And an AI file that I sent you tonight of an all-white train.
Yes, I saw that too, Tom. So Tom's provided us with an AI file. I will update that on the Behance link that I'm sharing with you. Second thing, once you work on a train with any app that you choose to, on Monday, we were here live. Odari and I were drawing on Sketchable, and we each drew a train. Whatever app you use, send me the flat JPEG of your train. You can share a screen what do you call a screenshot. You can share a screenshot into the Discord if you like, and I will reshare that if you want me to, but I want to include your art, your trains in the Behance post. The same link that I'm sharing to download the templates, there I am featuring all the art that everyone has put on their own train. So look for your name. Once you submit that flat JPEG, look for your name. as there's a few people's whose links I don't have, because once the stream is over, all that chat is gone. So I have to remember to right click and save that link from some of the you who are in the chat who have submitted a train. But I want to make sure that I have a link out to your Behance or something where people can find you, and I want to list everyone who has contributed. At the same time, I want also that contribution, and maybe I should write this down. Where is it? Let's see. I want boom, there it is. So submission on Discord. I'm typing it out on the description of the video here on Behance, and it's kind of a reminder. Submission to this on Discord. Added to Behance post. This is what happens once you send me your artwork or post it on Discord, and it will then also become part of the Pass the Black Book, because the idea that I had is that if you like drawing on a train, and then we can make that train part of a page for the Pass the Black Book project. So there's many ways to use this artwork. Now, also on Monday, there was a lot of discussion of skateboards. Bree mentioned, and that was one of the conversations we had with Tom also. Bree mentioned lowriders. Oh my God, that's a great idea. And so I've been trying to collect some templates that I can find online, and maybe in one of the live streams we'll start creating these templates so that we can also include that your personal art in one of these templates, and that could be part of the Pass the Black Book. So anyways, there's a bunch of ideas going on here. So there it is. That's what's going on for tonight. Now, the POAPs, message me to get your POAP link. That way, you get your POAP for tonight's live stream. Okay, so thank you, Zeno, for the message. Thank you, everyone. Tamika saying what's up. Hey, hey. And for joining us, I appreciate that. Very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. Let's go ahead and turn on my screen. There it is. Got that. Oh, but before I get into let me go ahead and go here. Before I get into the iPad, because tonight I'm drawing on the iPad. On Monday, I drew on the Windows PC with Sketchable. Tonight, it's Adobe Fresco. But today, I received this other book, The Ultimate Subway Car Sketchbook. Now, I do have to be honest. These two are very similar, NYC Subway Car Sketchbook and the Ultimate Subway Car Sketchbook. I got these on Amazon. I also got this one on Amazon, which also reminds me of some other ideas that we were talking about. What was it that Tom was mentioning? Something, trucks, vans, trailers. I forgot. In any case, we have other templates that we could explore later on. This book I like. The paper's not the best. I think this is a print on demand with from Amazon. And so they have prints on the front and the back of the same sheet of paper. And so your markers, if you use markers, it's going to bleed. But I like the fact that they have different types of trains. Let's see, can you see that? It's super bright. Sorry. Trains. They have what do you call it? Cable cars, buses, tractor trailers. It's really cool. I do like that. I like the fact that also, if I go like this, maybe you can see there's each vehicle is in its own page, or there's at least 2 vehicles per page, which I like that too. Here's what I don't like about these other two. So I spent some money, and that's okay. But I did leave a bad review on these two. Tuk Tuk would be a fun one, small one to do. Yes. Oh, I remember now what and that reminds me. Thank you, CJ Woods, for that. It reminds me of what Tom says. Tom says something about the little Mexican buses. They're called pesetas, and they're Volkswagen buses, the little small van-like Volkswagens. And so that's what it was. I remember that now. Which also brings up, we could also draw on surfboards, and I've drawn and painted on real surfboards and wakeboards. So that's super cool, an idea. So we can continue on drawing on stuff forever and ever. This project never has to end. Conversion vans of the 70s says SOP price. That's right. Okay, so now to what I don't like about these two books. Oh my god. It's done by the same company. It's called Black Flag Studio. Probably should let them know. I'm not happy about this. Because what I'm not happy about is that yes, it's a train. It's a very simple drawing of a train. No big deal. Trains. There's a little metro train. It's bus. I don't even know what kind of train this is. But they're very plain and not really. You can't tell what kind of train, where these trains are from, which is fine. No big deal. But the problem is, and let me see how far I. Is that enough? I want to be able to. You know what? I do have another camera. I can go here. Boom. And where is my camera? There it is. This one. Video capture device. Boom. Okay. This camera's all crooked. Yeah. Here we go. This is my desk, y'all. Okay, so here it is. This is the problem with these two books, is that the train starts on one page and goes into the fold. I forgot what this called. What is this called? This part of the book, the fold. I'm sure there's a name.
No way.
Yes, and then it's like, how am I gonna draw in here? Is the gutter? Isn't it the gutter? I think it's called the gutter.
I got an
The
idea.
gutter. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you,
I got
Dan.
an
That's
idea.
right. Mm-hmm.
We find them, Black Flag. We reach out to them, and we request them to make up for it. It would really be helpful if they sent the PDF of the artwork.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. And so, yeah, because this is impossible. Like, you can't draw in the gutter, man. You can live in the gutter, but you can't draw in the gutter. And so I made this mistake. One of my alphabet books a couple years ago is that when I designed it, I forgot to pay attention to the gutter, and so some of the artwork got caught in the middle, and so I did. So we ordered some samples from Amazon to look at them. I noticed that right away, and that was my mess up. And so I fixed it, but the author by then he didn't go back and fix it. So
They might as well put a 2-inch spiral binder on the thing.
right, and that would be better because then the spine. That's right. The spine is in the outside, Richard, and the gutter's in the inside. Yeah, and if it was a spiral, then of course, then at least it lays flat, and you just have to draw in between the metal pieces of the spiral thing. So man, this is when I got this the other day, I was like, Subway NYC Subway car. Okay, that's cool, and it is the same picture in every page. So I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, but it's missing the tracks. It's missing everything. But it's cool. It's like, all right, well, at least it's
Man,
something.
that's getting sold at the next garage sale.
Yeah, right. Well, but that's the thing, though. I'm unhappy. I don't want someone else unhappy.
I was wondering what could have made you so unhappy before you announced it. I was like, what could have
What could it be?
really?
Mm-hmm.
But that's like something to irk you. It's like one
Yeah.
level more than annoying.
Yeah. And Tamika says the gutter ate it up. Now, what I do think that this other one has a bit of a what do you say? Um, uh, anyways, this one wins a little
Variety?
bit. Wins a little bit because it has different subways. So it has different types of trains, and it also has a empty sheet, so that when you're drawing, on one side of the sheet of paper, if it bleeds through, at least it's not the next drawing. So that's a good thing. Into the groove. Yeah, so that's cool, but yeah, it's kind of very sad and a very fat book. I'll tell you what, this one, the white one, is all right. So it says 40 blank train silhouette. So yes, I think I like that idea, Tom. I am gonna reach out and say, hey y'all, what's up with this? And so, but this is the one, and so now I can show you better pictures. I don't know. There's no branding. There's no name. There's no nothing. Let me see. It does say hello. My name is whatever, and then there goes the trains. That's cool. So it's got the container trains, the commuter train, Amtrak or something like that. The tram. What do you call those trams? I just said it earlier and I forgot. Anyways, then there's 18-wheeler bus. There goes the bus. It's got a RV. It has a box truck, the garbage truck. The garbage truck front looks exactly like this box truck. So I think, and it looks like the same on this container truck. So, anyways, it kind of reused some of the artwork, which is cool. It's fine. And then it goes right back to where we started. And then there's a van and a small box truck. So it's not too bad. This is cool. This one I like it, except that when you draw on one side, it's gonna bleed to the other side, so you really don't get to use the other side. Yeah, put a Tesla in there. Yeah, so draw some Tesla. So, anyways, there it is. So don't order those. But we do have templates, so download the template and start drawing on that. You don't have to buy or spend on anything unless you want to support someone out there. Okay, cool. There it is. All right. So let's go into Adobe Fresco. I'm going to pick up where we left off last night. If you are part of the Discord, sometimes we have extra conversations, and last night was one of those times. I stream my subscriptions on Tuesdays at 7. And so we started to experiment with Adobe Fresco. And one of those experiments was working with some of the artwork that we've been collecting over here. I'm gonna tell you about that one day when Tom is one of the featured artists. And so we started to also use a layer mask and some coloring. So I've been doing a lot of detail on this one right here. And so I'm gonna go over what I have here, what I have done, and we're gonna start a whole brand new one just so that you can go through this experience from the beginning with one of the templates. And so what I have here for now, let's just go over it real quick. I have a masking of some artwork right there. Then I have a layer with some color. Boom. This layer of color is just me drawing my name, DTM. I think it looks kind of cool. I don't want it to be confused with Chinese because it's not Chinese, but it does look kind of Chinese-like. So I'm going to have to figure that out. In any case, it's just DTM, the letters DTM. It looks fancy. Then we have a masking layer, which is the one on top of that. And so now it looks like this. If I turn off the masking layer and unmask this, there's the actual graphic artwork that we're using. Boom. Let's go ahead. Boom, bam, and do the masking. Remember, let me turn on my touch. Boom, bam, touches. Yes, so that you can see there's the masking. This is the masking tool right here. Use it, try it, just have fun with it, see what happens. I've also have a whole nother masking going on down here. Boom. Bam. So I got a couple of images that have now become part of the body of the train. And so as I started to do that last night after the stream and after everybody went their separate ways, I started to think about it, and I was like, it starts to look more like vinyl siding, the vinyl wrapping, than graffiti on the train. So what I decided to do is to start add some details. There's some details there. See the colors. Tom's been doing that with some of his trains too, but there's some colors already in there. Then I started to do some weathering. There's the weathering.
The weathering is the first thing I picked up on. I'm not really squinting at the phone screen, but it's good enough that it was shining through, and I said, "Look at this!
Yes,
look at the windows. Looks great.
Nice, thank you. Yes, and so that's it, right? You build it out, and so there's another layer here. This one is this white layer. Is really not a white layer, but it's through a combination of layers that then you can start adding detail and weathering so that it looks like it's a train that's out there. And of course, like right now, I went over the outside areas of where the weathering should be. So this is where you start to use the lasso tool, and you can just quickly select an area, close that lasso, and then click erase. See that? Boom, just real fast. And I don't have to deselect or reselect. I can just select the areas that are outside of the train. If any of that weathering made it through, yeah, right there. Goes boom, and then erase, and it's gone. That's it. So I'm right now I'm using a combination of vector brushes and pixel brushes. Those of you who have more experience with pixel brushes than me, then you probably know which brushes to use, what's gonna give you certain textures and details. Like I don't know how to use any of these stuff. So I've been using just the pencil, the sketching brushes. That's it. Boom, like that. That's it. And let me see. That's it. Let's get that red. Boom, and then I'm just drawing in here. You see that? Just like that. Boom. So we're gonna start from the beginning so we can do something together, and then you can share it in the Discord, show it off, and if you want it to be part of the Lapbook project, then that's cool. Richard says, okay, I got a train page of yours in Photoshop. Cool. Nice. Now, here's another thing. Since Richard mentions Photoshop, when you work in Adobe Fresco, all right, that file is saved to the cloud as a Photoshop cloud file. So when you open Photoshop, where's Photoshop? And right now I'm on the iPad, but if you open Photoshop on your desktop and look into your cloud documents, it's right there. Look at that. It's right there. It says train yourself. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is this NYC train clean. I started that file in Photoshop on the desktop. And so, but I saved it to my cloud document. So now it's right here. So all of these documents that you see here in Photoshop, they're also available in Fresco. So if there are some things that you like to do in the Photoshop file and in Photoshop, save it as a cloud document, and then you can hop onto Fresco and do extra things that you don't have, options that you don't have in Photoshop. What's one option that you have in Fresco that you don't have in Photoshop? Vector brushes. Boom, like that. Bam. All right, so I do have another train art life right here. But let me start a brand new one because layers are free, files are free. Big ups to Dodo. Appreciate you on YouTube. Okay, so let's create a new document. And I'm gonna keep my document. I can do 11 by 8.5, and that's gonna be landscape, or I can do it not landscape but portrait. But I'm gonna do landscape because I want to be able to fit two. But if I want to do a page for the black book, then it's gonna be let's do portraits. Keep it simple. Don't get too crazy. All right, there it is. 8.5 by 11. If you want to make your own, let me see if you can. Yeah, you can create new custom size. Then there it is. Pixels. I go with inches. I want to do 8.5 by 11. There it is. You see that? How did I get that? By clicking on that custom size option right there. I want my pixels to be 300 pixels per inch. So now we start with a good size document. Okay. And so whenever you print this, it's going to look clean. And in all the files that you get, the templates that are available on the Behance, they're high resolution. Okay, cool. Here we go. Now that I have this, what I want, white, yes. I could say that size, but I think this is already 8.5 by 11 right there. So I can give it a name if I want to. And it's going to be, I've already been using the word train yourselves. Oh, you know what it's going to be called? El Metro. And in Mexico, El Metro is the subway system in Mexico City. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Create document. Boom. There we go. Now, if you have downloaded those templates and you have them on your computer somewhere. In my case, I have access to my Dropbox where all these templates live. So I'm gonna open my files by going to the top, to the left hand side. There's the picture, the little picture icon. Click on files, and look, it remembers that I've been here before. And so El Metro, I want to remember, I think it's this one right here. Yeah, because as you can see, I have a ton of files here, including the PNGs, which I don't see now. It's okay, let's go. I think it's this one. Boom, I did, I got it right. So there, it just dropped right on in because the size of the templates is exactly 8.5 by 11. So boom, there it is. I'm in here. I can click on done and I'm done. One thing that I'm going to make sure you do is that you keep the train layer at the very top. There it is right there. You check the settings for that train layer and go to from normal to multiply, at least when you're working with the JPEG here in Fresco. And now we can focus on the next layer after that. And just so that I don't touch that train layer, I can lock it. There it is. There's a little lock. Boom. So no matter what I try to draw, it will not draw on that layer. It still drew on the screen, but look, now it's a new layer. Delete that layer. And so nothing is going to happen to that layer. So that's very important sometimes. Boom. Okay. All right. Now, there's some artwork that I already have in my iPad that I can grab and start adding into these trains that will then take advantage of the masking layer mask tool right here. So let's go look for some of the artwork. I'm gonna look for the photos in my iPad. Boom. Don't ask me how I did all this. This is for Tom to tell you one day when he's ready. There we go. Oh yeah, that's great. There's city right there. Oh yeah, that's right. The Rams. Oh man, I got all kinds of different art. Should not be looking at this, but you get an inside look. It went away. My finger touched something. Okay, let me see if I can find something that I really want. Yeah, let's go with something right here. Boom. There, I selected an image, a graphic, a photo, whatever you have, some artwork that you've already made. And I'm going to turn it sideways. Yeah, right there. I'm going to make it a tad bit solid. You know what? Let's go like this. And I'm going to set it right there. Done. Okay, so this is cool because then I can use this graphic actually. Let's move it to right here because I want this train. I want this train right here. This train. This is a train. This is the one, El Metro. That's the subway system in Mexico City. When I was a kid, I was about 5 years and I lived in Mexico when I was 8 till 13. Rough city. All right. So anyways, there it is. I got my graphic in here. I'm going to place it where I want it. I want it right here. And it doesn't matter as long as the picture is somewhere near the area where you want it. Now, this layer down below, I already have a clean layer down below the picture. There's the picture, the layer for the picture, and then the layer right below it. What's up to Mom, the artist, joining us on the chat? Big ups. So now that I have this here, I'm going to grab my vector brushes. The reason why I want my vector brushes is because they're very sharp and clean, and that's the style that I want right now. You could use about any other brush if you want, but for the effect that I'm looking for at the moment, this is what. Okay, so here we go. So we got yeah, there's a bunch of different ideas now going into my head. But okay, here we go. So we have the layer that's empty. We have the layer for the graphic. I'm gonna select the layer for the graphic and turn on this tool for layer masking. Now let's go back to that empty layer and I'm gonna draw my name. I'm gonna write my name. Watch what happens, okay? Nothing in this hand, nothing in that hand. So now let's go. Boom. Yeah, that's a cool little line, but let's try it again. Bam. Well, like this way. This. Why not? That little fatter. Fat. That line fat. And what I'm doing right now, I'm just drawing my name. I'm not doing anything else than writing my name. And wherever I draw and write, the artwork, this artwork is going to show through. You see that? It's kind of like erasing bits and pieces from that artwork, or from another layer on top of that artwork for that artwork to show through. Look. So this is called layer masking, and it's done through the trick of having a layer down in the bottom, having a graphic of some kind. It can be any kind of artwork, and making sure that that layer that has the artwork has that little box with the arrow down. Layer masking layer. I forget which way it goes. All right. Thank you from YouTube. Awesome. So there it is, just like that. So that's one way of getting some artwork in there. And so if you want to get really, really fancy, you know, boom, boom, start making some little lines. And next thing you know, I could do some outline right here. And so all of a sudden you have this artwork down from this other layer showing through. And so you don't have to know how to write your name and then put some artwork in it. You're automatically doing it like this. All right, so this is one method of doing something using the masking layer. All right, so that's cool. I got my Metro train right there. I got this masking and my DTM. I want another Metro. Nah, we'll try another train. Let's try this one. All right, so there's that. Let's forget about it. Let's move on. Let's try another technique. And this one I was thinking about when I was talking about this one. I was like, wait a minute, there's something else we can do here. All right, so empty layer. Because we put this train layer all the way at the top, and it's set to multiply, no matter what you draw below it, you'll be able to see it through the train. There's no oh, this is the masking. Let's go. Boom, there it is. Right? You'll be able to see it through the train, no matter what color it is. Boom, look, you can still see the train details. I want to make sure that you always want to be able to see the train details. All right, so let's see. Hello, Alexander. Welcome, bienvenido. All right, so I have an empty layer. I have my train layer. We're good. Gonna get my vector, and let's go ahead and write my name again. But this time I need it thinner. So let's go here. D. Bam. I always get tripped up with the M. I practice the letter D a lot. Don't practice the letter M. Even though people call me Mike, my name is Dan. But some people like to call me Mike, and I'm okay with it. All right. So there, I drew my name, right? Let's pretend that looks good. I'm going to pretend. This part of the train. Now we have another tool that we can use in Adobe Fresco. We're gonna select that layer that where I wrote my DTM on, and look for this option that says set as reference. Hello, plantas. Welcome. Wonder why they call me Mike, huh? Oh, Dari, Delta Tango Mike. So set as reference, click on that. Now, what Fresco says is that whatever you do with the fill tool or the paint bucket, it's going to reference that layer. Interesting. All right. I'm going to select that let me make a whole nother setup again. So okay, no, what we'll do. So now I'm gonna make a new layer. It doesn't matter where this layer lives. It can live all the way up here if it wants to. What's gonna happen is that I'm gonna go ahead and get my fill bucket. Let me get the color yellow or something like that. Right. And then I'm going to tap with the paint bucket inside the letter. I do want it vector. Boom, there it goes. Boom, boom, bam, 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 bam. And so anywhere I click on, if it's inside of the red lines of my name, it's going to use the layer as a reference, the DTM layer as a reference. So back to the yellow. Boom, there it is. It's all yellow. Looking good. I like it. I'm going to go back to the red layer, the DTM. I'm going to add some more stuff to my name. Button, there we go. The extras. Now, what's it look like? It looks like this. And I can actually just keep working on my name without that train in the. And it's okay if you want to turn off and on the. Some people are stuck on bubble letters. I'm stuck on straight letters. Curvy letters. There we go. I like that. This is all right. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let me fix this line right here. Get rid of that line. Like that. Okay. I'm going to keep working. I want to make this really fat. 3, 4, 4, and turn off pressure. Let's see. It's a 3.5 line. There it is. Add some extra details. Now you really start freaking out the design. Bubbles. I'm trying to do this. Thick line there. I should have had my glove on, but I don't have my glove on. Too lazy to grab it. Thick outline. I like thick outlines and I cannot lie.
You can find them in the glove.
Find him in the glove, not the club, but the glove. Let me put my glove on because it makes gliding on the glass easier. Thanks, Alexander. That's right. It is a 3D effect. Boom. But and really, what I'm doing is a thick outline, because it makes the artwork that just more dramatic, speedy. Like it. Okay. Now.
You find them in the glove.
Find them in the glove. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So right now, let me get rid of this line right here. Nah, I do it. Boom, there it is. And as you notice, there's something happening here. What has happened is that this red layer with my DTM is used as a reference. It's a reference layer. See that right there? Still reference. And so anything I do, like on this yellow layer or any other layer, if I want to do a fill in, it fills in only that area where it's contained with that red lines, those red lines. And so let me go back to my red. I'm not done with the red. Let's go like this. Really fancy, which, well, I need to keep it together because I'm starting to do other things. I want to do other things like, a little drip right there. But that's going to fall outside the train. Even though I could make it smaller. No. Let's stay focused. Drawing on a train. Okay, that's cool, cool, cool. And you know, I could do like another box. Got it. Okay. So that says DTM. I can do another box here just because the left side has a box, and I'm all about balance. All right, there we go. Oh, we still need a letter D here. Boom. We go in the house like this. All right. So now I finished my big outline. I got some lines going on here. Good. I need a new layer. This new layer, I'm going to fill it in with pink. There's a paint bucket, and start filling in these areas. Click on vector. Damn, that pink is it's too dark. I need it light. Yeah, boy. Don't ask me about colors. I don't know anything about color coordination. I don't care. Looks good. Looks good. Make it brighter. Oh, yeah, a little bright. Nice, nice, nice. Boom. All right. So now you see how by using this layer as a reference layer, I can use my paint bucket and fill in things, and I don't have to sit there and fill it in manually. I can bring that yellow down here so it can be with its cousins. They're all related. Now I can turn on my train back on. Boom. And so my DTM, let's go ahead and lump these together. This is right here. And I can make it smaller so it can fit. Nice. It's coming along. Let's make it fat. So it can go from, it looks like I started by the window and I ran out of room, and I drew my name into the door. From the window to the door. Ungroup it so I can see all my layers. Good. I like this. This is good. Okay, so just checking. Let me turn off the train again. And now back on my reference layer. Go ahead and get the red again. Now I'm going to add extra lines here. Happen. Oh, okay. I see. These other layers are blocking what it looks like. So let's move that red up. Boom. There it is. See, I knew I had that. So let's go ahead and erase off. So when I was a kid, I used to draw all kinds of different styles, and as I got older, I kind of like a style in particular, and kind of stuck with it now. I can't draw. I have to look at other artists' artwork, other graffiti, to then try a different style. There we go. Boom. There. Boom. Bam. And you don't need to know any particular style to draw graffiti. Just write your name. Just write your name. However you want to write your name. And let me see the comments. Any comments? Thank you, Alexander. Appreciate that. Thank you, Garrett, for saying hello to folks. Oh, boom. One of the questions last night was from Mom the Artist. Said, why can't you just get the pen tool? And you can, but just not in Fresco. So that's why we have some vector Adobe Illustrator templates. And it's okay. I'm not staying inside the line. There it is. This is crazy, yo. Crazy. I don't know about you, but I get excited. I like it. Oh, and you know what happened? I have the pressure dynamics turned off, so I'm trying to go light so I can make thin lines, and it's not happening. That's okay. So boom. I don't like that. Do it again. More to the side. Bam. Looking nice. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, you know, if you really, really want to go crazy, I make a new layer and I can still do more coloring in. Let me get the blue, very light blue. Boom, paint bucket. And I can do yes vector and look. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. And like I said, I don't know nothing about colors. So I don't know if these colors go together or not. They're going to go together now. I'll tell you what. Oh, yes, I forgot that right there. Look, let's go back. Red line. Nice. Back to the blue. Blue. Paint bucket. Bam. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's turn the train back on. Oh, what's up? What's happening? Looking good. Now, the red is not that dark. So, it's the train is the lines are very, very dark compared to the red. So let me go ahead and turn off the release reference and just duplicate that. Duplicate layer. Now that I have a duplicated layer, go into my blend mode. Multiply. Boom, it got darker. And then I can turn that down if I want to. Right. Let me duplicate that layer again. Let's duplicate this one. Duplicate layer. And so this color is going to, so let me turn this off because I'm thinking stuff right now. I'm thinking stuff. So let's grab the original red, change that color to like let's go with that like a green, a dark green. All right. So look, I've selected my original DTM, but I have 2 copies of it. So I can always do whatever I do to this layer. And if I don't like it, I can always go back to one of the other duplicates. And so I got that selected. I got the paint bucket. I have a green. Let's make it really dark. And now I can select. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. If I didn't like the red, I can make it green. Not only that, there's a reason why I did that. What if I turn on this red on right there? That red is on. I get the eraser, make my eraser kind of big like this, and then go like. And I erased a part of the red. Look. I erased part of the red, and so it shows some of the green underneath. Then I turn on that other layer, the copy duplicate layer that was on multiply. And so now I have another funky color right there. So it's kind of red and green. And let me duplicate this red, duplicate layer, do a multiply on that. Bam. So I'm just playing with layers all on top of each other, and they're slowly getting darker on the, and you can see it through the train. So now I'm gonna go underneath all of this, new layer, and get my vector brush. This time I am gonna need my pressure. Let's kick it up, then go like this. Oh, well, I need a different color. Let's go with let's start with that color and see how it goes. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna end up changing it. I need to start with a color. Just embellish the whole thing. Just adding details to the edges. And I see a question. What would you recommend to start in this world? Alexander, thank you for your question. I recommend that you're nice to people. We need more love in this. That's what I recommend we start with. If you have an art question, I can answer an art question. Okay, so let's go ahead and select red. Get the paint bucket and see what happens. It's still red. This is normal. Let's make it bright red. Bam! Ugh, it's starting to look ugly. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but that's cool. You know what? Let's get this pink, this dark pink. Here we go. this green. Let's make it a blue, a dark blue. There it is. Nice. And if I don't like any of it, I can turn off that red. Turn off that red. Boom. Oh, snap. There goes the blue. Oh, snap. Yeah. Okay, getting there. I'm getting there. All right. So now here's where the masking comes into play again. And Garrett says, first two from me uploaded to Discord. Let's see. I think I downloaded my blank train. Okay, Art the Artist left a comment and sketched together. The Black Book Project has Tom. Tom posted one earlier today, a train. Share your artwork in progress. There it is. First two done. Dang. Garrett, that's right. I like that. And he drew Darth Vader. You want to see these submissions, then you need to come and check them out in the Discord. And big ups to everybody. We got a ton more folks in the Discord now. Even Eddie showed up. Art the Artist, Art School Tourist in the house. Appreciate it. And Odari's drawing. Oh, go ahead, Odari. Let me see what you got. Odari is sharing his screen right here on Discord. He's drawing on Fresco. Look at that. I like that. That's good. So if you want to see all the extra stuff that's happening right now, join us in the Discord. All right, let's see. I don't want to get rid of my red, but it just didn't look like it worked out. Oh, look at that. That looks lighter blue. Okay, let's turn that off. All right, what I'm going to do next is masking. Oh, and I need more of this ink. It needs to fill in right there. Yep, got it. And right there. Okay, cool. All right, so takes a couple pieces. Yep, there it is. And over here. All right. Okay, so now some more masking, right? Get ready for some more masking. Because we're in Fresco and where there's a lot of tools and things that we can use here, which let's use them. Why not? You know, there's no rules to this. All right, so I'm gonna duplicate my yellow DTM. Somebody want me? There's some audio. Thank you. All right, cool. Wake up. That was the wake up. Like, don't fall asleep, Dan. All right. So I duplicated my yellow DTM. Now I'm gonna make a layer in between these two DTMs, the yellow DTMs, and that top yellow DTM, I'm gonna turn it into a masking layer so that I can draw on that empty layer. Let's see if this experiment works. I'm not sure. I'm kind of experimenting and stuff, and this is what we do. We experiment. So now I need a super fat tip. There we go. And let's go like that. Oh, it didn't work that way. Other way. Oh, that's about right. Let me see what happened. This is the layer. Go there. Should only show on that. I is do it wrong. Oh, right there. Let me think. Come on. There it is. So this is yeah, that's supposed to work like that. Let's go there. Oh, clicking on the wrong thing. Come on. Yellow DTM, masking. Now under that layer, not giving me what I want. Why is that? Oh, there it is. So why is it getting outside of the of that shape right there? Oh, because but it should only, oh, because, yes, that's right. That's gonna work like that. Yes, I get it. That is true. What I'm trying to do, clear layer. So I need to draw inside of here. Need to make that small. Which is not that much of a help. I thought it would look cool. There it is. I mean, I can draw this in myself, but when I have this other layer on, it doesn't help me. Oh, I know what it is. Hold on. Let's try something else. That's yet red. All right, let me start over so I can explain what happened. Because I got myself lost. Delete. All right. So what I want to do is start coloring in some of these pieces of the yellow. but I don't want to, so I'll make a duplicate so I can have an extra DTM yellow, and then I can then color in different parts of this yellow. But I don't want to even I don't want to just draw on a new layer and go like this. I wanted to use the masking, but the masking doesn't really help in this instance, and I thought it would. And so first, what I want to do is change the color of this yellow. So let's change it to this orange, orange. Got it. And now I'm going to create a masking underneath this, the change DTM, so that in that under, and see now it disappeared, right? So this red disappeared because now it's controlled by the layer underneath. And in that layer underneath, now I want to draw, yeah, right there. There it is. But what happens is that if you draw outside of that yellow, you still see that red, which I didn't want to, which is why I wanted to use the masking. So anyways, it didn't give me what I wanted. So it's not a big deal, but there we go, look. Because I'm using the bubbles as design element. I guess it can be like your favorite, what do you call it? Carbonated drink. But I didn't need, after all this experimentation, I did not need the masking. Thought I was doing something. So there's a combination of things happening. Now, the reason why you want to start using all these different tools is because if at some point you don't like something, it's what we like to call non-destructive editing. So if there's something that you don't like, it's like, yeah, that was cool, but it's not giving, you know, especially if you have clients, you're dealing with clients and they're like, yeah, that's cool, Dan, but we don't like it. Then you're like, all right, fine. Boom, turn it off. Oops, sorry. And you can just turn it off. It's gone. Turn it off. It's gone. You want to have as many layers as possible, using different tools, so that when something doesn't work out the way you think it ought to work, you can just get rid of it. Say, yeah, never mind. That was a good idea, but it didn't work out. No problem. Okay, so a couple of last things I'm gonna do here to this DTM, and then we're gonna take a look at this whole train and start adding some details to the train. So white. Now I like using vector brushes because then I can jump into Illustrator and throw some gradients on here. And if you check out the Discord, you'll see some of Tom's trains, they have gradients. All right, so I got my white. I'm gonna turn this down. Let me see what brush I'm using. Got that. I have pressure dynamics is on, and then I can go like this. Oops. Oh. Do some. And if you need some inspiration for some graffiti, man, do a search online. It's everywhere. Graffiti's been around for a long time. Fix that. I don't like that. I like it. Boom. Looking good. I like that. Okay. Take a breather, man. Take a breather. What do we got? What do we got? I think this is good. All right. So there it is. We got our artwork. Like I said, I don't need this masking, so let me turn that all off. Boom, because I still have that. So let me get rid of that. Delete layer. Where are you? Got it. Now I can grab all these layers. Let's get rid of the layers we're not using. Delete. And all of these gonna go together. Stack them up. It's a group. And when you open an Illustrator, it's a folder. Or it's a layer. Actually, an Illustrator is a layer with all these different shapes in there. Okay, cool. Got it. Nice. All right, under the DTM, gonna make a new layer. Let me go ahead and save some of this, man. Save now. And you know what I can do? Because I like this, what I just been doing better. Let's turn all this off. And so move this DTM to the metro, because I came to draw el metro. I can make this bigger. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go outside the edges. And Tom's gonna be like, that's not how we do graffiti. I'll be like, I know. All right, check this out. Boom, done, right? And so what I'm gonna do, to get rid of these extra pieces that are sticking out, I'm gonna get the Lasso Tool and go all the way around the edge of this train. There it is. And erase. Well, let me go ahead and get any edges that I want to get. Let's get this here. That's the roof. All right, now I can erase, select all the different layers and start erasing. Wherever is selected in each layer, it's just going to erase it. Boom. That's it. Done. Done, son. Back to my pen tool. And so there it is. Now it fits in the train. Now I could have done another masking setup and all that, but let's move it along. And I see this line could have been thicker, but it's okay. All right, now the bottom layer. Now I can go like this, grab my selection tool or my lasso all the way around. You know what? I could do that and then use the paint bucket. Boom, fill it in. Needs to be ugly orange. That's what needs to be. But instead, what I'm gonna do is clear that layer. Get another tool. There it is. And 0. Boom, right there. Right there. Come on. Go ahead. Let's get you in. Get you in, buddy. All right. Can I fill bucket? Can I fill it in? Yes, I can. And then get rid of that. Bam! And so now I can just trim out the parts that I don't want. That I'm not trying to have. I'm trying to hear that. Oh. Nice. It's all vector so far. I haven't used any pixel brushes yet. But for the weathering, I'm afraid I'm going to have to. And I don't mind it, except that that doesn't convert to vector. So as long as you know that some things are not going to be vector. Oh, whatever. Could have done a better job of selecting, but it's okay. Boom. There it is. That's el metro. It's coming along. Except that in Mexico City, they don't let any graffiti live long. Metro needs to be clean. Not clean in the inside, it's just clean on the outside. You've been using trains layer as a reference layer. Yes. Okay. Okay. What do you mean, Gareth? Can you turn that into a reference layer? Let me see. Unlock layer. And I don't see that option here. So unless there's something else. If it's a PNG, yes. What? Well, that's a good idea then. If you have a transparent PNG, you can use that layer as a reference layer. Dang, I could have saved a whole lot of work. You told me that yesterday. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to get my Lasso Tool and look. Oh, yeah, right. Let's outline this window. Gotta get far enough to close the lasso. Let's do another one. Come on. Come on, what's happening? You guys saw me touching the screen. So there we go. Bam. Close the lasso. Also, same thing. Come on. Come on. Metro. When I was a kid, I used to ride this. Well, I went back to Mexico to visit as an adult. I didn't have fun, but went to hang out. Month, I think. It's a very big, crazy city. All right, here we go. We got some selections. Get the paint bucket. Let's go ahead and get a dark gray. Boom. Vector. Yes, let's just fill that in. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. Nice. That's a quick and easy way to just color in stuff. And because the train has very similar pieces from the front to the back, let's just duplicate that layer and move it over. That. Very similar. They're not exactly done. Let's fix this piece here. There we go. So I like it. Deselect. Nice. I like that. Let's save it. I keep drawing without saving. Don't do it. Do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and select this and take your time. Tracing out the area. Boom. Close the lasso. Paint bucket. Got it. Done. There it is. Now I'm gonna do another layer. Let me combine those two layers. Merge down. So these are the windows. Yep. Next layer is also gonna be gray but lighter. And let's go ahead and do a lasso. And all of this is going to be that lighter gray. Right. Boom. Fill it in. Vector. Yes. Fill that in. Got it. Like it. I like it. Let's do all these other little pieces. Close. Close. Let me see. What's that? Is that could be it? Yeah, that could be. That could be something. Close. Boom. I don't know what it is, but make it. Yeah, let's go through this. Close. Right. One thing I saw Tom do is put some cars together. Was that you, Tom? I think I saw him put some cars together and make a long train. That's super cool. That's right. Yeah.
I was thinking maybe at the end we could put all the cars together and make an animation of everybody's train driving by.
What? That's a good idea. Oh.
And in the same way as back in the day, you would stand and wait for your train to pass by so you could take a picture. When your train passes by now, you'll take a screenshot.
Right. So, right. Okay. That's a good idea. I like that. Mom, the artist, was suggesting that we animate this. And like, you making us do homework here. But when you put it that way, I like it. Let me duplicate this bottom layer. Multiply. Boom. Look, it got oranger. Right? It got darker. And so now I'm going to start playing around with the eraser. And if you remember the Skullies, which I'm still drawing Skullies, that's never been completed yet. It's not finished. Here, and see pressure dynamics. I don't care velocity. So now let's do some erasing. Do the erasing on the top. Do some erasing there. Boom. I like that idea. We're going to make a train together. Oh my god. Train yourself. Dun, 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 dun. Anybody can participate. Download the templates. The link is in the description of this video, and if you're on Behance, it's also on the streamer's announcements. Go ahead and download your train template. Join the fun. Because Tom said he's making an animation. I'm gonna definitely try that. Super cool.
We gotta have sound design with the train sounds going over the tracks.
Yep, that's right. And so, see, look, by having 2 layers with the same content, and then the second layer, that one layer's on top, you multiply and start erasing. Now you can, it starts to have extra effects here. What does the train sound like when it's coming into the station? Subway. Funny horn. And I could go like this. Yes, yes, yes. This is good. This is good. And what's up, Pinedo? Good to see you. Joining us on the chat here in Behance. So all of this has been through Fresco and vector brushes. Trying to do chip, horn. Damn. Wow. Okay, okay. Almost there. I'm almost there. I'm just kind of just little bits here. Because, you know, it's never done. Right? Got it. Do the same to the bottom of the train. Duplicate layer. Multiply. Boom. It got darker. And then I can do something like. I don't know what I guess this is like the wheels and stuff. Now, the animation can have the wheels turning and stuff. Yeah, yeah. So go ahead and when you finish a train, post it in the Discord. I am going to do 2 things with that artwork. I'm going to add it to the project here on Behance. And I'm going to add it to the Black Book project. So let's go ahead and stack these there. Bam. And then now the windows, duplicate, multiply. Got it. Dari's looking good, man. Wow. Look at Dari. He's taking his time today. You gotta check this out, y'all. You gotta join us in the Discord to check it out. We are living single. My 90s kind of girl. All right, keep your head up. What? I just remember that part. check it out. No, boom. And if I want to export to Illustrator, I can then turn this train template into vectors. Now here, what I want to do is Almost look like Coca-Cola. It's not. Oh, damn. One's gonna have. Right. Back into this one. And yeah, same. Hmm? Da-da-da-da. And somebody, Misty did. She posted her train the other day, and it had passengers. So that was very nice. That was very nice to see. All right, let's stack those and save. Okay, this is gonna be the last step. And after this is your turn. Go ahead, download the templates, start playing around with the different options in Fresco, or use whatever application you like. If you're into Clip Studio Paint, Sketchbook, Sketchable, a bunch of other stuff out there. Procreate, sure, why not? Why not? Just go ahead and work on your piece. Because there's a whole lot more that I could be doing here. So I'm gonna do 2 more things to this, and they're gonna be both pixel brushes. I'm gonna grab a dirty brown red. Here we go. That, and let me see. There it is, right there. That's the pixel brush. And now I can start adding some dirt because they dirty, like old dirty bat. And if I lean my pencil, I get like look at that. Oh. Yes. Mm-hmm. And one other thing you want is like streaks of dirt. And it's okay if I go outside the lines. It's all right. You can always erase. Don't worry about it. Want like the train streaks. Of course, you do want a lot of dirt up on the top. It's a lot of dirt. All that exhaust. Whatever kind of smoky smoke. But this layer needs to be at the very top of including the graffiti. It needs to be including the graffiti. Look at that, Oh, there's a window missing. What happened? Nobody told me. Nobody out there said, "Dan, there's a window missing." Now they're also, let's see, you gotta have like a line in the middle where it's like clearly this is the middle spot, because trains or subways, they have like the wall is not straight up and down. Sometimes it's like curvy. Yeah, look at that. Oh my God. Have the rain and dirt streaks. Just lean the pencil sideways. They call it tilt. Even the windows are dirty. That's all dirty. And let's go ahead and make it multiply. Boom, so it gets dark. Oh, there is a window missing. Oh, Tamika said. Oh, now you tell me. Thank you for telling me, Tamika, and thank you for reminding me. See, the window is missing. Boom. Like it. Oh my gosh. And you could take your time, you know. Who's eating? Hear it. I got my snacks too, but I'm talking. So. All right, now if I feel like it's too dark or something, I can always like go into my layer properties and turn down the opacity. So you know, I guess it can be like, this is when the train was brand new and it came out of the station or whatever when they first made it, and then that's after Dan got a hold of it, boom, and then it's after some time, it just started getting dirtier and dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. Yeah, I think it's fun. All right, let's go ahead and do the window, because then I'm also going to uh, do the highlights. There's some highlights. We're missing highlights. So I could spend, all next 2 hours working on the streaks. But look at that. There they come. It's coming. Dirty. You ride the train, the public train. It's stinky too. Frank. All right. Let's do the window. All right, let's grab the vector brush, and I think that's the color for the window. Yep, that's it. And let's go ahead and with the Lasso Tool, close it, bucket, next one, bucket, boom, deselect, eraser, put a little bit of highlights there. Nice. Nice. I just kind of start going. Little bubble. Oh, what you like? Like, what is it? Digital Underground says, draw what you like. That's another drawing. Draw what you like. All right, here we go. Last layer, pixel white, some kind of white. Let me make it a little dirty white. There it is. And let's see, some more highlights. Combination. Dirty, remember? Maybe on the bottom I can. You gotta join Tamika's streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so you can get a hold of how these pixel brushes work. Me, I'm just kind of messing around, but I don't usually use pixel brush. Oh, I like that. That came out. Boom. See you on the next stream, CJ. Thank you for stopping through. Appreciate you. Is the boba episode? Is it the new one? Look at that. Oh my. Just slightly. Oh snap. Look, before, after. Before, after. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, the texture is popping. That's right. Yeah. And then do the texture over the graffiti too. And if we really want to be crazy, I can turn down the opacity of the graffiti. Look at that. That. So that it's not like, super, super strong crayon like, So. Yes. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Combination of the dark shadows and the highlights. I can do some there. Yeah. Now, you know, still need some tagging too. You gotta do some tagging. You gotta tag some stuff. Oh yeah. You know, when I'm gonna post this tonight, but I may actually, you know, go back and do some more to it. And if I had some reference trains, I could see all the things that I should do to it. Oh my gosh. If you send me a message, you get a POAP. What? I'm on the metal parts. I don't know. I think I reached like the limit of what I could do right now to make it right. I think this is good for now. Looks good. Don't mess it up. You can always overwork the drawing. And but I will definitely take suggestions, comments, and questions if anybody got some. And if you don't have any questions now, check it out. Oh, AEW is on. Come on through the Discord. Well, we'll hang out for a little while longer. There we go. Boom. If it's too bright, you know, I can turn it down. Look at that. Oh yeah. Turn down the dirt just enough. I like it. Oh my god. If I was a watercolor person, get the water. Light brushes. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Wash soft. Let's do with this blue. What? Yeah. Figure this out. This is Tamika's territory. Gotta check out Tamika. I did notice that Tom is adding like a little bit of a background to some of his. Damn. Let's do another color. Can I do this? What I'm doing? Let's see. Wash soft. Wet splatter. This doesn't look like much. I don't know what's happening. That looks like how architects render. Yes, right. That's right, don't they? They add a little. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. That's crazy, man. I don't know what's happening, but that's cool. Soft again. Go back to that. Boom. Okay, last thing. Sign your work. Sign your work. Oh, did I sign it? No, I didn't sign it. Well, I put my tag on there. It does say El Metro, so let's go ahead and close that. Let me see that. Oh, yes. Right. Boom. So now it's going to have my signature. Make it that. So let's see. What the fat one is. Real thin like it is 2022. Bam. There it is. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Let's go ahead and save it. Sit there and admire your work. Woo. All right. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out and going through my crazy creative process. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm just doing and see what happens. You should experiment with your creativity, experiment with your tools. Look at Odari signing his name in lowercase letters. What I tell you, Odari? What I tell you? Use lowercase. Didn't I tell you that? Look at that. That looks cool, man. Oh, I like the gradients on the doors.
Cursive letters, cursive.
Cursive, but they're still
That's
lowercase.
cursive.
That looks good. I like that. I like that cursive right there. That's good. Send me a message. Let me know about the POAP. If you want a POAP, I'm gonna send you a POAP. But yes, experiment. Have fun. Download the templates. Let me go ahead and get out of here and look at Discover. Let me see what's in Discover. That's me. That's me right there in Discover, and me right there again. They need to select one of my projects, man. Come on, Adobe. Anyways, you go. Let me see. People on the train. That's what I was looking at yesterday. So click on the link in the description of the video. Go in, and I don't feel like signing in right now. So let me just. There it is. That's me. There it is. Trains and graffiti. I'm the only DTM in Behance. Oh my gosh. Well, except for that car. I don't know what's up with those Mercedes cars. What is DTM about that? I don't know. Bother to look. But when you get to the project here in Behance, there's another one of my DTMs. I am gonna edit that one because I went over the line, and that's okay, but kind of was messing around. This is the collection of trains that I'm putting together. I'm gonna add my Metro today. I also finished another one last night. Well, it's almost finished. But yes, there we go. Look, you can download any of these JPEGs, or there it goes. Some of the artwork. This is Eldari did that. Bree, DTM, Tom LaRock in the house, Misty, myself again. I did Eldari's name. Why is mine again right here? Oh, it's on twice. I need to take that out. Tom LaRock, and then Art Life, and I'm starting to add links to those who have submitted their trains. So, and then there's some files right here. Look, this is on the web, on the mobile browser. But when you're in the computer, you scroll, I think, all the way to the bottom, and you can see the files that you can download. There it is: a PDF, Illustrator file, a PSD, and one of the blue templates. I could probably add one more. That could be just a plain PNG. But I'm gonna add everything. I'm gonna keep adding to this project. So go ahead and check it out, find it, and have fun. Have fun with it. You know. Let's see what you're able to come up with. Thank you very much for everybody who hung out from YouTube. It was Dodo, Art the Artist on Facebook, and on the Discord. We've had a bunch of folks hanging out. Odari, Mom the Artist, Garrett, Danette, Bree, and Art School Tourist, Odari Lorian. Boom, boom, boom. And on Behance, of course, Garrett, Odari, Tamika, CJ. He's watching the show now. And Pinedo. I think it's Pinedo, right? And it's not Pinedo. Plantas que curan. Alexander. Let's see, Mom the Artist stopped through and left a comment. Cool. I appreciate you. SLP Price. Richard, thank you very much. Danette. And anyone who was here and did not leave a comment is okay, but go ahead and leave a comment in the chat so that we know you're here. Like Zeno, he left a comment. I appreciate it. Word up. Thank you very much, everyone. I will see you on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. right here. It is free to hang out, free resources, free templates, and just get involved, explore your creativity. The next time, I am DTM, Delta Tango Mike. Peace out.